We need to talk about Justin Bieber. What's really going on? Alright, let's get into it. If you've been online at all this year or even last year, you've probably seen Justin Bieber's name pop up over and over again. Whether it was for his unpredictable Instagram posts, public behavior, or the growing buzz about his personal life, one thing has been clear: people have been concerned, confused, and intrigued. From fans to tabloids, the questions have been non-stop. What's happening with Justin? Is he mentally okay? Why is he acting so strange on social media? Is this another Kanye situation? The sudden flood of random photos, memes, selfies, and odd captions had a lot of people thinking Justin was either spiraling or trying to get attention for something big. And now, we finally know it was all leading up to the release of his 7th studio album, a surprise album called Swag. Just recently, Justin made a huge announcement. He's dropping a brand new album titled Swag. The announcement came out of nowhere, no major build-up, no long campaign. It was just boom, here's the news. And the album's coming soon. Naturally, fans were shocked. While some had their suspicions based on his posts from the studio, no one really expected a full album to appear out of thin air. But in hindsight, maybe we should have seen it coming. He had been sharing hints for months.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it? No, you don't get to ask me questions.
Why not?
Because you just don't.
Why?
Because I'm not your. We're not
Why
buddies.
Just say that.
You're on private property.
You're not afraid to
No,
be
no, 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 no,
deported.
no,
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 you're
no,
not
no,
on private
no, no,
property.
no, no,
This
no,
is
no,
a
no, no,
question.
no, 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 no. I'm a father. I'm a dad. I'm a father. I'm a
I
dad.
understand that.
And you guys are on private property in front of my car.
I understand.
No, you don't understand, or else you wouldn't be here.
Oh, don't be here. You don't want to come here on the sidewalk, brother.
You're saying sidewalk now.
Short clips from the studio, pictures of music equipment, and late-night sessions with other artists. It just wasn't clear at the time that it was all part of a bigger plan. Now, everything is starting to make sense. Was it all just promotion? That's the question everyone's asking now. Was the bizarre online behavior actually part of a genius marketing strategy? Think about it. These days, many musicians tease their songs on TikTok with choreographed dances or short previews. But Justin took a different route. He didn't tease the music directly, he just made sure all eyes were on him, whether it was posting dozens of Instagram pictures at once or changing his username. He made sure people were talking, and it worked. Everyone was speculating, is he going through something? Is he and Hailey still together? Why is he posting so much? It kept him trending, it sparked headlines, and it made sure when the album dropped, people were already paying attention. Hailey Bieber response following the album announcement. Hailey Bieber shared a bold message on her Instagram story. She wrote, "Is it finally clocking to you effing losers?" The message seemed to be a direct response to all the people who had been gossiping about her husband, speculating about his mental health, or spreading rumors about their relationship. It also referenced a now viral video of Justin snapping at the paparazzi, clearly fed up with the constant attention. Basically, Hailey was saying, this is what he's been working on. This is what all the chaos was about. Now do you get it? And honestly, it's hard to argue with her. The internet was split. Some people were like, oh, that makes sense now, while others still think there's more to the story. Some believe Justin has genuinely been struggling and that the album release just happened to line up with his more chaotic behavior. Others believe he was simply in his creative zone, and that all the posting and weird energy was part of that process. Let's be real, Justin's way of expressing himself is different. He's not trying to be polished or filtered. He posts what he feels when he feels it. That's not how most celebrities act these days, and that's why it caught people off guard. Is it a creative bubble or a crisis? In my opinion, it looks like Justin was lost in his creativity. I imagine him working on music, vibing in the studio, feeling inspired, and wanting to share his mood online. To us, it looked like spam. To him, it probably felt like freedom. But the problem is, when you're that famous, everything you do gets analyzed. Every photo, every post, every silence, it all becomes a headline. So when he posted a ton of random pictures, people assumed something was wrong. And since the internet loves drama, the rumors got out of control fast. The ongoing Hailey and Selena saga. As always, anytime Justin's name trends, people bring up Hailey and Selena. Fans love to dig into old drama, compare relationships, and read into everything. So when Justin posted photos that didn't include Hailey or seemed emotional or distant, people started asking questions like, are they still together? Is he secretly missing Selena? Are they having problems behind the scenes? And to be honest, Justin hasn't always helped those rumors disappear. Some of his posts leave a lot open to interpretation. But again, maybe that's just him expressing himself, not him trying to start drama. New album plus new fashion brand. While all this was going on, Justin also launched a brand new clothing line called Skylark on the same day the album dropped. That's right. Not only did he release new music, but he dropped an entire streetwear brand too on Instagram. He posted a link to skylark.com and let people know the website was live for pre-orders. But he also included some serious warnings: no returns allowed, no size exchanges, all sales are final, pre-orders cannot be cancelled even if they're locked. So yeah, buy at your own risk. Let's talk prices. The prices for the Skylark pieces caught people's attention. Here's a breakdown: hats around $40, tank tops $60, hoodies $160, sunglasses $200, foam slides $180. Now, to some fans, that felt excessive. But if you know Justin's previous brand Drew House, this isn't new. That brand also leaned into high-end streetwear prices, and honestly, that's become the norm with celebrity fashion brands. Still, fans were divided. Some were eager to grab the first drop, while others were like, yeah, I'll wait for a dupe. Let's be honest, within a few months, some other store is going to make something that looks just like it, for a fraction of the price. That's just how the fashion industry works. But if you're a loyal believer, getting the first drop might feel special. So it all comes down to what matters more to you, price or exclusivity. What's the album really about? Back to the music. Justin's new album Swag features artists like Gunna, Sexy Red, and Cash Cobain. That's a big lineup, especially since Justin hasn't dropped a full album in years. His last tour got cancelled. People were genuinely worried he might be done with music. Some fans even speculated he'd lost interest in performing altogether. But over the past few months, we've seen signs of a comeback: studio pics, late-night sessions, and now this album. Standing on Business, one of the most talked about tracks on Swag is Standing on Business. The title itself is taken from a viral moment of Justin talking to the paparazzi, and in the song, he uses actual audio from that clip, turning something chaotic into art. This song and the album as a whole feels like Justin reclaiming the narrative. He's saying, I'm in control of my career, I know what I'm doing, and I'm not going anywhere. Addressing the mental health talk, one of the most emotional and personal tracks on the album is Therapy Session. In it, Justin has a conversation with comedian Drusky where they talk openly about what people are saying online. Drusky tells Justin that sometimes when he's trolling on social media, people don't get it. They assume he's losing his mind, when in reality, he's just being himself. Justin responds by saying it's been hard to go through so much of his personal growth in public. He says all the concern from fans, while well-meaning, can start to feel overwhelming. He begins to question if there's actually something wrong with him. It's raw, it's honest, and it gives us a real glimpse into how fame affects someone's mental health. Hailey is still in the picture despite all the speculation. It's clear Justin still has love for Hailey. He mentions her in several songs, including Go Baby, where he refers to her as iconic and gives a shout out to her brand and signature style. Another track, Devotion, is the same one he used when they announced their pregnancy. So even though rumors still pop up about trouble in paradise, Justin is making it pretty clear he's still in love, still committed, and still by her side. Lil Bieber, the name change. Right before the album dropped, Justin changed his Instagram handle to @LilBieber. At first, fans were confused. Was this part of a rebrand, a joke, a phase? Turns out, it was just another piece of the puzzle. It was part of the rollout, a creative decision meant to set the tone for the Swag era. Fans react. Since the album dropped, reactions have been pouring in. People are reviewing their favorite songs, debating lyrics, and trying to decode hidden messages. Of course, some fans are convinced certain songs are about Hailey. Others think he's throwing shade at people in the industry. Some are just here for the vibe. But no matter how you feel about the lyrics, one thing is clear: Justin is being vulnerable. He's opening up, addressing rumors, and letting the world see a more honest version of himself. Final thoughts. Was Justin's strange behavior all part of a marketing strategy? Maybe. Was he just expressing himself creatively and having fun with social media? Probably. Was he trying to be real in a world that expects celebrities to be polished, filtered, and robotic? Absolutely. Justin Bieber is doing things differently. He really has a vision, with a new album out and a clothing line launched. This is more than just a comeback. It's a new chapter, a fresh start. What do you think? Do you like the album? What are your favorite songs? Do you think Justin's behavior was all planned or just misunderstood creativity? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned.